Good day everyone, good day sir. So I'm Ella Cristela Tutor and my topic is all about teaching and elaborating understanding. So here are the objectives. At the end of the lesson, the student must be able to define educational technology applications useful for improving students' understanding, demonstrate the practical applications of specific edtech tools to enhance students' comprehension, and appreciate the value of integrating educational technology to foster deeper understanding in students. So what is educational technology or EdTech? So it refers to the use of digital tools and resources to enhance teaching and learning. So ang kaning educational technology is mga apps or website nga makahelp sa mga students nga madipa ilang understanding sa ana nga subject or sa topic. So next is elaboration is the fourth phase in the 5E instructional model, which was developed by Bybee and Landes. The goal of this phase is to help develop deeper and broader understandings of the concept by conducting additional investigations, develop product shares to other disciplines. This is also a great opportunity to integrate other subjects with other content areas. So kaning elaboration is to help sa mga students nga di pa ilang understanding sa mao nga topic, then ikaupat is nga phase sa 5E instructional model. So next is educational technology application for elaborating understanding. So first is mind mapping software. So mind mapping software, this application helps students to visually gather and organize their learnings through creating and presenting mind maps. They are commonly used for idea mapping, idea ranking, brainstorming, activity dashboards, and collaboration functionalities within a suite. Students may easily access them anytime and anywhere. So ang kaning mind mapping software is a computer programs na nag-help sa students nga mag-gather ilahang thoughts o ma-organize ilahang thoughts visually. So kaning mind mapping software is maka-help sa students nga ma-connect ilang ideas, then maka-come up sila new ideas. So here are the 12 best mind mapping software applications. So first is ClickUp. So it is best for mind mapping with project management. So second is Miro or Miro. It is best for problem solving and innovation. And 3 is Google, best for teams needing feature flexibility. And the 4th is MindMeister. It is best for creative teams. And 5 is MindNode, best for solution-centric teams needing a mapping app for macOS. 6 is XMind, best for structured thinking. So 7 is FigJam, best for feedback and collaborative decision making. And 9, Creately, best for collaborative and mind mapping. And 10 is Iowa, best for inclusive and collaborative mind mapping. Idromind, best for AI-powered mind mapping. And last is Lucidchart, best for teams working together. So ang kani nga mga mind mapping software is dili ta familiar no kay bago pa man ni nga na nudunggan nato nga mga applications or website. So proceed ta sa ikaduha, communication platforms. There are communication platforms that teachers, students, and families use every day to build close-knit communities. Through these apps, they can share what is being learned in the classroom through photos, videos, and messages. Aside from communicating purposes, you can use this app to personally elaborate what the students understand in your discussion through a question and answer session. So, ang kaning communication platform is an app or website nga magamit nimo nga maka-share kag photos, videos, or katong mga ideas nga imong na-learn sa discussion. And also, it can help students nga mas masabtan nila ang isa ka lesson through question and answer session. Then it can also send announcement, create assignments, and feedback. So here are the communication tools that can help both teacher and students in teaching and learning. So first is Remind. It's a tool that enables and simplifies two-way communication between teachers and students. It allows teacher to schedule class announcement that set their availability. So ang kaning first is mura na ni og gamay sa G-class, pero nagap na sila atong mga questions and answer session which nga ma-help sa teacher ang mga students kung unsa ilang mga need or unsa pay need nila i-clarify. So duha is Google Classroom. Is a communication tool that enables teachers to create assignments, receive feedback, assess students' progress, and share information. So familiar naman taning Google Classroom, no? So dili na ta mo deeper ay mo explain ani. So ikatulo is Socrative. Is a fun tool for effective engagement and impromptu assessment. It is a time-saving way to monitor and evaluate learning in an interesting way. So ang kaning Socrative is tool nga ma-appeal ang students using kanang mga quizzes, then ma-track ni sa teacher kung unsay mga na-learn sa students niya, unsay mas need pa niya nga i-elaborate sa students. Then Edmundo, ang kaning tools kay ang mga teacher is students can work together using posts and messages. Then Edpuzzle is for making videos more engaging for students. Genially, for making presentation, interactive images, and quizzes. So next is learning management system. There is a number of free web-based platforms that you can use as a learning management system. To further elaborate understanding and further support learning, these LMS make it easy to create classes, distribute assignments, communicate, and stay organized. If you are creative, you can always find ways to make this app useful to elaborate understanding based on the lesson that you have discussed. You may use this to conduct a questions and answer session to check understanding and to ask for insight. So, ang kaning learning management system is a software nga makahelp sa teacher mag-manage sa ilang class if online. Then, diri magka-create sila og class, then maghatag kay announcement, maka-communicate sa iyong students, and karon ma-check niya kung naka-learn ba ang mga students is pwede siya maghimo og question and answer session. So, these are the learning management system software applications. So, first is TeachFloor. So, TeachFloor is an online platform that helps students create and manage online classroom with tools for live teaching and working together. Then, Moodle. Moodle is an open source learning management system that used a lot in schools K-12, and universities for both online and in-person learning. So, ang Kajabi is a platform for creators to build, market, and sell online courses and learning products. So, and Docebo is a corporate training LMS that supports employee and customer education with scalable and customized features. So, means a corporate training LMS that supports sa employee o customer education with scalable and customizable features. So, Blackboard Learn is a comprehensive LMS for higher education that enables course creation, assessment, and collaborative projects. So, ang kaning Blackboard Learn kay kanang online gapon siya, pero ang murag Blackboard nga pwede suwatan ba karon bitaw nga og naay kanang mag-discuss ang teacher, pwede ra to niya dito isuwat sa iya nga screen nga mo gitawag og Blackboard Learn. So, next is 360 Learning is a hybrid LMS that combines learning experiences, platform features with collaborative learning tools. So, 7 is Canvas LMS is a robust LMS for K-12 universities offering intuitive tools for course creation and students engagement. So, Canvas, so katong atong gigamit, Canva. Then, Thinkific is a creator-focused LMS for building, promoting, and monetizing online courses. So next is educational blogging tools. This website achieve and support students and teaching learning by facilitating reflection, questioning by self and others, collaboration, and providing context for engaging in higher order thinking. So ang kaning educational blogging tools is a website nga maka-help sa students o ang teacher nga maka-learn by encouraging nga kung nasa sila questions or sa ilang gihunahuna ato nga discussion, maka-share sila through ani nga tools or websites. So here are some of educational blogging tools. Blogsitefy is a newer innovative platform specifically designed to empower content creators. It holds significant advantages for educators, particularly those immersed in the Google for Education blog ecosystem. Its standout feature is the ability to publish directly from Google Docs. So next is EduBlogs. It's perhaps the most well-known platform specifically built for education sector. It is powered by WordPress. The next is WordPress or self-hosted WordPress.com. It is in its various forms is the most popular content management system globally. It's incredible, powerful, and flexible, making it viable options for technology-savvy educators. So next is Google Sites is a free website builder that integrates seamlessly with other Google Workspace tools. While primarily a website builder, it can function as a simple blogging platform for specific needs. So 5 is Wix or Weebly are popular drag and drop website builders that also include robust blogging features, and they are known for their extreme ease of use and attractive templates. So next is the guidelines on how to use educational technology applications. So first is identify learning objectives. So dapat kay baka kung unsa imong gusto nga ipa-learn sa imong mga students o unsa nga ay og nganong magamit ka ani nga educational technology tool. The next is select appropriate apps. Choose apps that align with your learning objectives and the content you are teaching. So dapat mag-choose kag educational technology application nga ma-fit sa imong learning goals o sa imong materials nig discussion or nig teach. Then dapat magpili kag tools nga kanang dali ra gamiton o kanang maka-help sa learners nga maka-learn. Then third is integration with curriculum. Educational technology apps should complement your teaching methods and content rather than act as standalone tools. So dapat nga ang imong educational technology is kuan na bitaw sila magsabay ra ang imong mga teaching methods karon di bitaw magkasumpati. Then mas nindot siya og kanang imong educational app is mas fit jud siya sa imong nga teaching method og strategy, kay ang kaning educational application kay dili lang siya maoy mas magpa-enhance understanding sa students. So next is facilitate collaborative learning. Encourage students to collaborate, share insight, and discuss their findings. So dapat imo nga maghimo ka ay magamit kag educational technology nga maka-help sa mga students nga ma-build ilang teamwork and collaboration nya. Then i-encourage nila nga maka-share sila ideas kauban ilang nga mga classmates or ingana kung unsa ilang mga na-learn about sa imong nga lesson. Then monitor progress. So dapat magamit ka og kung magamit kag educational technology is dapat imong i-track or imong i-check kung naka-learn ba sila sa imong or enhance ilang learning kung kana gamiton nga educational technology. So next is Assess learning outcome. Use assessment data to make informed decision about the continued use or modification of the selected apps. This product evaluation guide is one resource to aid teachers and educational decision makers in generating the best learning outcomes. So after nimo nga ma-check, diha na ka maka-decide kung imo ba nang gamiton ng educational technology ng apps or imong i-try kung lain nga apps or website ng educational technology para mas ma-enhance ila nga understanding. So here are the purpose of integrating educational technology to education. In today's rapidly evolving educational landscape, technology has become an integral part of the learning process. So ang technology is now a key part of learning, and its a use of digital tools or resources to facilitate learning, improve performance, and enhances the educational experiences. So educational technology tools help make learning better and more engaging. So educational technology tools can support differentiated instruction, allowing educators to tailor lessons to meet the diverse needs of the students. So, ang teacher is makahimo na sila ay makagamit na sila educational technology para bitaw nga ma-meet ang mga needs ng mga students. Then technology can also provide students with immediate feedback. So, educational technology can give students quick feedback so they can understand and fix mistakes right away. Then, by integrating educational technology into the classroom, educators can create more engaging, interactive, and personalized learning environments that promote deeper understanding and retention of the material. Kung magamit ang teachers o educational technology, maka-create sila learning environments nga interesting, interactive, o personalized nga maka-help sa students nga mas sabot pa nila o makahinumdum sila sa lesson. So, deeper learning support. The use of technology in the classroom to enhance teaching and learning can be achieved by providing innovative tools and methods that improve engagement. So, kung magamit ta og educational technology in the classroom, that the teaching and learning is better by making it more engaging or personalized or effective. So, next is one of the primary ways technology enhances teaching is through interactive learning tools. So, ang one main way nga ang technology makatabang sa learning is through interactive learning tools like interactive whiteboards and educational apps. Adding visuals, videos, and interactive parts to lessons can make them more interesting and help students pay attention. So, this multisensory approach helps capture students' attention and makes complex concept more accessible. So, ang kaning approach is makatabang sa students nga mas ma-understand pa nila ang lisod nga mga lessons easily. Furthermore, collaboration and communication tools enable students to work together and communicate more effectively. Platforms like Google Classroom and Microsoft Teams support group project discussions and peer feedback, fostering a collaborative learning environment. So, ang kaning mga educational technology is maka-help sa mga students na ma-build ilang teamwork, collaborations nga mas ma-enhance pa ilang nga understanding sa mga lesson. Then, educational technology supports deeper understanding of the lessons by engaging students through multi-sensory tools, adapting to their individual learning needs and fostering collaboration. These elements turn passive learning into active exploration, which strengthens comprehensive and retention. Kaning educational technology is maka-enhance sa understanding sa mga students kay includes manig mga multi-sensory tools like kanang mga pictures, audio, or mga kinesthetic nga activity which maka-cater sa mga individuals nga needs sa mga students. Overall, technology enhances teaching and learning by making education more interactive, personalized, and connected, ultimately leading to a more effective and engaging learning experiences. Technology has the potential to revolutionize education, transforming the way we learn and teach. By embracing innovative technologies and addressing the associated challenges, we can create more engaging, personalized, and accessible learning experiences for all students. Careful planning, appropriate training, and a focus of pedagogical best practices are essential to harness the full potential of technology in education. As technology continues to evolve, it is imperative that educators and policymakers work together to ensure that it is used effectively to promote student success and prepare them for the challenges and opportunities of the 21st century.